Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial. This time it's Salamanders Space Marines and I like to show you this miniature. It's quite nice, came out quite nice and I was happy with it, so let's see how we can do such a scheme. First we start with primed miniature. It's primed with a Citadel spray primer, which is called Chaos Black. Then for the first step with painting, it's using Warpstone glow. Just give it a coat, apply it on the miniature, just the whole miniature of course. Dilute the paint a bit and then let it dry when you paint it all over it, and then do the next coat and the next coat until it covers well. So this is the result, yeah. So now I use a shade, it's a Biel-Tan Green, and I'll do a recess shade, which means paint all the recesses, and maybe you have to do it a few times. Just stop when you think, okay, this is enough shade for my taste. And it might take a while, but I think it's worth it. You can also, if you like to do this, you can also shade the whole miniature of course, and then paint with Warpstone glow again and leave out these recesses of course. And this is the result. I've painted a few times, but it's quite nice. I haven't painted the shoulder pads here because they are black later on. Now I start highlighting the whole miniature with Moot green, and just paint the edges, highlight all the edges you find on this green areas. Also, this step takes a while. Of course, work slow and then you get a nice result. I use a fine detail brush here. Just make sure, of course, dilute the paint a bit, because when you use a fine detail brush, it quickly dries, except you're using a drying retarder. And if you're wondering why my voice is like this, yesterday we had a gig with my band, and every morning when I wake up it sounds like this. So this is the result after painting all of this stuff, and I think it turned out nice. You can see the process we made here, and yeah, it even now has a nice effect. So I use Abaddon Black for this step now and paint the shoulder pads or the inner part of it. Just work slow because you don't want to mess up the areas we've highlighted before. Also paint these connected parts there between the legs and the arms. So I mounted also this backpack because it's black. I gave it a shade later on with Abaddon Black again. So now we use Balthasar gold for all golden areas you'd like to have in gold. So mainly it's of course the Aquila and some skulls on this miniature you have. Every miniature is different. How many skulls are on it, and just have a look add the backpack, of course, and the bolter if you don't want to miss some of these areas. So this is when it's dry. I was wondering because it didn't cover so well on the green, but never mind. Next step is Gehenna's Gold. I was very rough here because normally I shade this Balthasar Gold first, but this Games Workshop tutorial just recommends to paint it first with Gehenna's Gold and then shade it. And I thought, okay, so just give it a quick wash and wait until it's dry. So now we're gonna use Runefang steel as a highlight for these golden areas. Maybe you think now, what? Why do I use silver on a gold area? But as you will see here later on, it's kinda looked like a bronze tone or something, not like these pure gold. And I think it came out quite nice. So now we're gonna paint with all these metal colors, and now it's Leadbelcher, and we paint all metal areas you like to have on your miniature. I chose these air vents, whatever it is, to be silver as well, or a metal tone like. And I was I disassembled this part from the frame, and there's now a crack, and so I thought, okay, let's make the effect here that this backpack is damaged. So I painted this area like something hit this stuff. If you have green stuff, you can just fix it, but I haven't, so I choose this variant. So now we're gonna use Nuln-Oil when all this metal stuff is dry, and then give it a quick wash again. And after this step, wait until the shade is dry as well. I think it's easier just to paint a few miniatures, so when you finish the last one, the first one is dry, and then you can start and continue with that. That's pretty cool and pretty quick. So now yeah, this is what we've built up so far. I hope you like this stuff, and if you want to continue with watching this tutorial, just give a click on this little video in the corner there. If you have a mobile phone or something, it will not work, but I think you're aware of this problem. But give a thumbs up rate, of course, if you liked it, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching.